It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Engineers and the Falcons. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Sam Moses gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
First pitch of the at-bat. Homer Webster is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Titus.
Stepping into the box, Titus Diggs is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So digging in now, Chase McCrary. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
So stepping in, Freddie Ordonez. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here comes the first pitch. McCrary on third with 2 out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
1-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chang starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Stepping in, Bart Flash. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Here's the 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. Thank you.
Taylor Battle is on deck. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Striding in, Taylor Battle. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Bruce Sanders.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bruce Sanders. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Bellamy.
Now to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, this guy's been really good as of late. 7 runs batted in his last 10 games.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Dexter Gray. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Andre Harris. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Means will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batter second. The shortstop, Jalen Jones.
Coming to the plate now, Jalen Jones. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here comes the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Harold Harmon. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Now a move over to first. first, and he'll dive back in safely. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The 2-0. DeAndre Davis would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 3-2 pitch locks him up for strike three. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Joel Sloan. Here's the pitch.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs than this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he lays off again, ball three.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Here's the 3-2 from him. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box now, Kevin Root. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First offering on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Root, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Here comes the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Harris moving to his left. Makes the play, one away.
The catcher, Josh Means.
Settling in now, Josh Means. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, one strike. Oh, that's out.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Runners on the move for second. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Batting in, the second baseman, Sanders.
Into the box now, Bo Sanders. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
The 1-0. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Ray will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, DeAndre Davis. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
DeAndre Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Davis tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So striding in, Homer Webster. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tight end,
Striding forward now is the DH, Titus Diggs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sloan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 6. Jake McCreary.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase McCreary, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
No balls and one strike. McCreary, a 5'10" switch hitter, could be making an appearance at the All-Star game this year. So far, he's received the second most votes among American League right fielders.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Means has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Ordonez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-1, no strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. He set the 2-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ellis Means.
The right fielder, Ellis Means.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's the old.
2-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Black.
Stepping in, Bart Flash. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1 the count. Flash, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fastball well outside. Taylor Battle will be next. The 3-1. Full count now. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Digging in to try it again, Taylor Battle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Dexter Ray. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And a fairly wide range there. 9 miles an hour difference between these 2 pitchers. Now batting, Andre Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Riding in once again, Jalen Jones. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Bruce Sanders. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Bruce Sanders.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeffrey Bellamy. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Bellamy, 33 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Into the box, Joel Sloan, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a play! One there, not in time.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Root. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1 home. It's a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-1 home. It's a fastball that misses. The 3-1. 3-2 full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCrary is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Harold Harmon.
Harold Harmon.
First pitch on its way. Hit to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Now at the plate, DeAndre Davis. Here comes the first pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swung out and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Homer Webster, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wind up and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Means is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Josh Means. First offering on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Bo Sanders, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Ellen.
Now in the box, Ellis Means. First pitch on its way. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 8, Black.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bart Flash. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Ready with the 2-0.
Ball 3.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
At the plate now, Taylor Battle, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete. The Falcons are out in front here, 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Titus Diggs. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's it.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
2-2 the count. And the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Chase McCrary. As this is grounded foul off to the left. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batter, third baseman, Freddie Ortega.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. To the plate now, Freddie Ordonez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Once more, a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with one down. A ball and a strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Runner at first here, one man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And the payoff pitch. Hops this one up. Means shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Dexter Ray.
Standing in, Dexter Ray. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a strike. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line toward the gap in left center. Sloan is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Bruce Sanders.
The designated hitter, Bruce Sanders.
First delivery delivery to him on the way. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCrary is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
At the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Joel Sloan. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Omar Lima will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Lima.
Into the box, Kevin Root, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Oh, 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Soft liner to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Now back, the captain, Josh Means.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Means, a hit in 2 tries so far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now back, second base.
So striding forward now, Bo Sanders. Pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. The Sandlot is out in front here, 2-0. Digging in once again, Andre Harris. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Liner in there for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing their bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Into the box now, Jalen Jones will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. I'm set with the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. At the plate, Harold Harmon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on first with 1 down. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. In now, DeAndre Davis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. Taken, strike one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners are at second and third with one down. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Homer Webster. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sloan is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Falcons are out in front 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ellis Means. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Bart Flash. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Taylor Battle.
Ready once again, Taylor Battle. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
And the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him. Throw won't get him.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Bruce Sanders, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Men on third with 2 down. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. hits this one hard the other way. He's right there, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Titus Diggs.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. A 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Titus Diggs becomes the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Chase McCrary. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third base. Freddie Ordonez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Ordonez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking to send him packing again.
That's the ball.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeffrey Bellamy. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. He will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Collective number 5. Joel Sloan.
Ready for another chance? Joel Sloan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Kevin Root, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it, as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So now to the plate, Josh Means batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup. And that's what you like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
At the plate, Bo Sanders. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Count. Here's the pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The right fielder, number 34, Ellis Means.
So coming to the plate, Ellis Means. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Webster has a play, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Cedric Morrow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dexter Ray.
Dexter Ray.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
To the plate now, Andre Harris, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the left fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
At the plate now, Jalen Jones. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready for another shot now, Harold Harmon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Harmon is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Sandlot used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sam Moses earns win number 4 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, no runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
o'clock, we got to have a thing to watch.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the White Sox and the Heat. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Ellis Means will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, David Harvey. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, David.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Junior Gonzalez is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The third baseman, Junior Gonzalez.
Ready now, Junior Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Gonzalez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. Bowen is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jesse Irvin.
Standing in, Jesse Irvin. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Now at the plate, Raleigh Hoff, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First offering on its way. Irvin at second with 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
One and two. Here it is. A good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Andrew Abercrombie gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Leading off for the
now at the plate, Kenji Suzuki. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harvey is right there, 1 down.
batting center, the right fielder, Andrew Bowen.
Digging in now, Andrew Bowen, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. to 2-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, DeMarcus Peterson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In now, number 13. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Hey. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bowen is there, 1 away.
That is fifth. The shortstop, Adam Wilburn.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Wilburn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, Stuart Creeds. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Joseph Jansen.
Joseph Jansen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gonzalez into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Digging in, Justin Bishop. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
0-1. Here it comes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Into the box, Sam Jackson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. That's wide, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned it to slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd here, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box, Andy Miller comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. 2-0.
in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Abercrombie has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
1 strike.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Mike Mendez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Ellis Means. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
And there's out number 2.
Now back, center fielder, Kenji Suzuki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenji Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Sharp ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 2 full. Venus leads this one 4-0. So digging in now, Austin McCoy. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure it won't.
Standing in now, Andrew Abercrombie, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. From the stretch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Now back, the center fielder, David Harvey.
Stepping into the box, David Harvey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of the slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Stepping in now, Junior Gonzalez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The left fielder, number 3. Jesse Irvin.
Striding in, Jesse Irvin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
In now, Raleigh Toth, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Venus is on top 4-2. Stepping in, Andrew Bowen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box now, DeMarcus Peterson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Catcher, Joseph Gadsden.
Now to the plate, Joseph Jansen. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, Hero. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Justin Bishop is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One-0 count. Here it is. Line drive to left. Irvin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping up now, Sam Jackson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 out with a man at first. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andy Miller, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Miller is a second baseman by trade, and he's still on the right side of the infield, but instead he's at first base in this one. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Freeds is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Venus is out in front, 5-2. Coming to the plate now, number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
At the plate, Adam Wilburn. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stuart Treats is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count now a ball and a strike. Treats hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
On the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Austin McCoy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Heat lead it 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Mike Mendez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball inside.
Ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now to the plate, Ellis Means. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, Kenji Suzuki.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenji Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
One out and a runner on second base. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home.
Hey.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6, Andrew Bowen.
Into the box now, Andrew Bowen.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch cut that's by him for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Standing in now, DeMarcus Peterson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Peterson is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Changeup taken high for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Joseph.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Seth Thompson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Joseph Jansen will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4 as they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Seth Thompson. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now back.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Harvey. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Good curveball. Strike 2. Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Junior Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now back, left fielder, Jesse Irvin.
Into the box now, Jesse Irvin. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Home half of the 5th coming up. Venus is out in front here, 6-3. Now at the plate, Justin Bishop.
For the Heat, the second baseman, Justin Bishop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. Thompson has pitched just under 60 innings. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So striding in, Sam Jackson. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-0 misses. Ball 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 3-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Andy Miller, as he'll take a look at ball one. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
To the plate now, Mike Mendez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Venus leads it 7-3. Mike Givens takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Leading off the inning, Raleigh Todd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He offered that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Adam Wilburn, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Jackson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ben Cornelius is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Kenji Suzuki. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Andrew Bowen. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0 pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop, DeMarcus.
Settling in now, DeMarcus Peterson. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So now to the plate, Joseph Jansen, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him. But it won't matter as the side is retired. Nick Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Stuart Freeze.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Phelps has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Austin McCoy sends that one out of play for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Suzuki is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Thompson.
Timmy Fitzgerald will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Dana Clark gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in, Justin Bishop.
The second baseman, Justin Bishop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside. 1-0. Clark has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. The 1-0 home. Clark, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Clark has over 40 innings on his line so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Popped him up. Wilburn is there. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 25, Sam Jackson.
Digging in, Sam Jackson. Here comes the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way, and he struck him out. Andy Miller will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, David Harvey.
David Harvey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Junior.
Digging in to try it again, Junior Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Jesse Irvin, and he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. Bishop is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Curtis Sellers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mike Mendez.
Mike Mendez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The White Sox entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Mendez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Eddie Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Striding in once again, Kenji Suzuki. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Grounded up the first baseline. only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The right fielder, number 6, Andrew Bowen.
Now batting, Andrew Bowen. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ray Gentry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Gentry.
Stepping into the box, Raleigh Toth, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike now. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
At the plate now, number 13, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's in. That's Bolton.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there. At the plate, Adam Wilburn. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Stepping up to the plate, Stuart Creeds, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Heat will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Heat took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ellis Means earned his 5th win of the year. Andrew Abercrombie permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.